It's a really, really cloudy afternoon here in Ogun State, Nigeria. Thank you for joining me again. I'm Iweanya Victor. On the last episode, we looked at premarital sex. What would you advise someone who is currently engaging in premarital sex and all of that? But on this episode, we're looking at something much more interesting, much more captivating, much more exciting. It's still about sex anyways, and I trust you guys will have an awesome time. Coming up next is a short drama skit. Stay tuned.
My eyes have seen what we will not see. My eyes are bare. My mouth.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Daddy, today's service was very glorious.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's good about this afternoon?
Sir, what do you mean?
What is good about this afternoon? Oh, you think I'm blind? I saw
not
you
blind.
hugging that girl for 5 minutes.
Which girl?
5 good minutes.
Tolu.
You think I didn't see you?
Yes.
Yes.
Sir, it's not what you think.
Oh.
Tolu, all her family members died. She's the only one that's alive. They robbed them to death. And sir, I was comforting her.
Oh, she needed. You are not the Holy Spirit. Eh?
Sir,
Is that what I sent you to do?
Sir, she needed warmth, so I had to,
Which shut up your mouth. Which one?
But you taught us about love now. You taught us about love.
Is that what I sent you to do? Come and see.
Sir, I waited for...
Come and see.
Service.
Friday.
Yes, sir.
6:41 p.m.
Yes.
When you were meant to go for what is that?
For lesson. I went for lesson. I went.
See your assignment.
Sir.
Oh,
Sir,
you think
sir,
I don't know?
Who did this?
Saturday in the evening when you say
Saturday.
you lied to me you were going for choir practice.
I went, sir.
You went.
I almost took praise and worship.
Come and see your ministration. You were ministering to Chadi.
Sir, this is Photoshop. This is not Photoshop. That's technology of...
Just shut up your mouth.
Somebody is doing this against me.
So now I'm a liar. You are calling me a liar now.
So wait, sir, have you been stalking me? You've been stalking me.
I've been stalking you.
Yes, what? Leave my life alone. Let me live my life. Let me live my life.
Gabriel.
Yes, in case you don't know, I want to sleep with her. I want to do. I can't hold it anymore.
Gabriel.
Enough of holding my emotions.
Gabriel. I know how you are feeling. I know what you are feeling. Before I was a man, I was a child. Eh? I know how he's doing you, Gabriel. Don't worry.
Okay, sir. One question. When I'm feeling it, what do I do? When I'm feeling it, what do I do? What do I do when I'm feeling it?
Gabriel.
I'm feeling it right now. What do I do?
I guess you already know what we're about to talk about on this episode from the drama. So just pay attention to these interviews and then stay tuned. Thank you. What would be your advice for the benefit of people watching this on how to curtail or not advance in sexual urges?
By sexual urges, I think you mean... what do you mean by sexual urges, please?
Konji, as it were, in the raw word.
To curtail on sexual urges, I think you should just... It's a mindset to me, Sha. So I think you should just have that mindset that you don't want to do it, as in... You should not... Because most times, it's not as if you actually plan to do it. It's just because of maybe what you see and move by it. So I think you should have the mindset that irrespective of what you see, or as in the way maybe especially the baby's dress and everything that make you attracted to them, I think you just have that mindset that yes, you don't want to do it, you don't even care about it. You might be attracted or you might be pleased what you see, but just in your mind you're not doing anything, it's not moving you and you're cool with it. You just enjoy yourself. I see that babe, she's hot, she's cool, she's fine, but I don't care. But as in, you don't take it past that level, you just enjoy yourself by what you see and you're cool with it. That's my point. That's my own. That's my explanation.
First of all, if you don't want to do, don't wait when you reach out. Do you understand? Because even Adam had an Eve. So God said, I feel God understands. Do you understand? So when you reach out, don't woo yourself. Okay. So I should, for example, if I'm having sexual urge, I should wait till I go home, then I can express it. You can wait till you go there, you express, you bring out the inner man.
Okay, like if you're having a sexual urge or something, you should just go away from there. Like if the person that you're having sexual urge about, you should just go away from there and probably, I don't know, I think that's all.
I think girls make it very hard for boys these days, but it's very hard. Very hard. I don't think there's anything that you can do to curtail sexual urge, but it is not expressing it that is now the issue. So I think you can just wait till you get home. Because in this school, they can catch you. They'll catch you. In this school, they'll always catch you. Just wait. But you can see how they're dressing now just for Sunday, and it is just, I'm feeling the urge right now. I'm feeling it right now. Okay, so if I was the one feeling the urge, how should I not advance in it? Can you go blind? okay, so if I can go blind, that would be the best option. Only option, because these girls nowadays, they just wear what they want to wear, and nobody's stopping them, nobody's holding them back, and they're coming all out for us. So right now I'm feeling the urge. From church I'm feeling the urge, but I can't go blind.
So I feel that it's the mind. You have to pray first of all, then you have to distract yourself.
Okay.
Engage yourself in more fulfilling endeavors. So hopefully it should go.
So the best you can do is trying to keep it at the minimum. And like Baka said, sometimes coming out even at 9 Sundays, it's just wow. Because like the other day I came out with a friend of mine, and I was like, guy, how do you survive every night? But then come out and you just like you guys are tracking one person, and like she's walking this way, and someone else that is even wearing something skimpy is walking there, and like wow. So if you can just like try to maybe you stay indoors most of the time, and if you come out, like you just try your best to zero your mind towards it, and if it gets too bad, just get an exit and just go somewhere. That's the best I can say.
The advice for them is that whenever you feel the sexual urge and everything, you can just stay on your own, pray, and don't talk to anybody, and try to control yourself till maybe when you're out of school, and then you can do whatever you want to do.
Okay, so for the meantime I should hold it, then when I'm in a more convenient environment I can express it fully.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Well, my advice is that they should pray about it, and then like in the Bible, as a man thinketh in his heart, so the man is. They should try and avoid thinking about it, because the more you think about it, the more you find yourself dwelling in it. So try and avoid thinking about it, and then dwell more on God's word, and then pray about it, and then like pray, have this focus, and know that, and have this goal that okay, I'm going to stop doing this and this and that and that, and then just meditate on the word to help.
Okay, you know these things are not just, they don't just come within. You have to be aroused by something, something you watch or hear, or you understand, stuff like that. So definitely you know what would get you to that point where you feel like you understand. So you should stop watching those things, or stop listening to those things, or try to discipline yourself in that area first, and then in no time the urges will be curtailed or reduced. That's why.
Like your body is like a system. What you take in is what you reproduce, definitely. So first things first, it must have its roots in what you've been watching, what you've been seeing. It could probably be your environment or kind of things you're taking in. If you need to change, like for instance, if you have friends that are always talking about, oh my God, get tonight, we're going to do this, they're always talking about stuff like that. I mean, to a very large extent, your thoughts and your energy will be channeled towards that direction.
There's something called self-control.
Okay.
And self-control is basically the way you discipline yourself. Yeah, just know what you're not to do, what you're not to watch, say, people you're not supposed to be with, because those are the people and things that influences the urge and stuff like that. And pray too, it helps.
Okay, let's say currently you know someone that, like, let's say me for instance, at this time right now I'm currently experiencing a sexual urge. What do I do not to advance in it? How do I curtail it at this moment?
Like I said, discipline.
Okay.
The way you discipline yourself, and just control it. I believe self-discipline will help.
Maintain a life of worship.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I guess. Because Pastor Adasumiatu said it, like, if you are tempted or you feel those urges to sin, that you should just continually fellowship with Him, because the presence of God is there. And when the presence of God is around you, there can be no sin, because God can dwell in a place where there's sins.
Okay. A wise man once said, 3 things make up a man: the friends he keep, the books he read, and what he sees. Okay, now if you're in this particular position and these three things are against you, you don't keep the right friends, you don't watch the right things, and then you don't read the right things, there's a whole lot of possibility that you fall into sexual urges. Now if you're in that situation and you're looking for a way out, cry out for help, look for people that can advise you, people that can counsel you rightly. I think that's
You know what I think? I think some of these people were actually not being real. I mean, I'm currently feeling a sexual urge right now, and you expect me to start speaking in tongues. I've heard instances where the pastor was speaking in tongues and pulling his zip at the same time. So speaking in tongues, in a sense, doesn't actually come in at that moment, at that time T. So personally, what I feel is, when you feel the sexual urge, when you're in the mood, when you're in the zone, they call it konji, when it's doing you, self-restraint, self-discipline is actually what will help you then. Not acting on it, not advancing on it is the right thing to do. But when the problem comes when you're trying to advance it, when you're trying to work on it, that's when things like masturbation and all of that comes in. But I just think self-discipline is the core thing. I have with me here a star actress. She featured on my previous episode. Her name is Mayode. Mayode, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Mayode, to these people watching, what's your contribution on this issue of sexual urge?
Well, basically, I just want to talk to the ladies. We should help guys to help themselves. We should learn to cover and we should learn to dress appropriately. Because when they see us not dressed well, that's when they begin to think and have emotion, and that's when they really want to act on it. So I basically think that's all.
Okay, thank you, Mayode. Thank you very much for coming. So, why do I love sex then? I love sex because it is beautiful, it is awesome, it is wonderful, it is exciting. It's the means through which life is brought on earth. Why should I hate it? Some people in longing for love and acceptance give up themselves to other people's lust. But then at first it's sweet and exciting, but then it gets bitter. Why? Because sex is something that was built for a purpose and built for a time. Thank you for joining me today. I trust you had an awesome time. Join me on the season finale, the next episode. I'll round up why I love sex. Stay tuned.